Continuing on our discussion on navigating command prompt. As you probably remember, the file structure is made up of directories and files. It is important to remember this because quite a few of the commands we will discuss include the word directory or lays and an abbreviation of the letter D in them. For the most part, command prompt is not case sensitive, so uppercase CD is the same as lowercase cd. We'll start with a very simple but important command. Change directory, cd or chdir. To move from one directory to another, we use cd. All of the commands we discuss will be demonstrated on other video tutorials, so we'll mainly do an overview of what they are and discuss some basic information. Simply typing cd in command prompt will show us the current directory. And the same goes for cd followed by a period character. With cd followed by two consecutive period characters, cd ... we move up to the current parent directory, one level up. With cd followed by a / character, we move to the root of the partition, such as C. With cd followed by the universal naming convention, UNC path, we move to a specific directory within the local computer. If we simply type the drive letter followed by the / we move to different partition or network share drive. Once we learned how to move from one directory to another, we would at times need to know what directories and files are stored in a directory. The command for this is appropriately named directory dir. There are some basic information being displayed if we simply type dir in command prompt, such as directory or file names, directory or file size, directory or file types, and last modified time of the directory or file. Like many other commands, dir can use parameters and switches. In the case of command prompt, parameters are values that can define or alter the nature of a command. For example, we can provide a type of files, such as .txt for text files, as a parameter to work with dir. And we can display only text files that are in the current directory. We can use wildcard characters, such as the asterisk and question mark, as part of a parameter. We'll discuss wildcard characters in a later lesson. Switches are optional extensions of a command, and they alter the behavior of a command. For example, we can use the /AD switch with dirt to display a list of directories, no files, or use the /S switch with dir to display not only directories and files of the current directory, but also all subdirectories and files within the same directory. Some of the more common switches for dir are /A, /B, /S, /T, /O, etc. Another command to display directory structure, file layout, is tree. It lists directories and files in a visual layout. Tree has two switches, /F and /A. /F is to show files along with directories, and /A is to display the layout in ASCII encoding instead of extended characters, which matters more if you export the structure to a text file. On the command prompt, the results of tree look similar with or without the /A switch.